God, I love this art style. You know, I didn't stream much of Octopath Traveler. But that game, like, really rekindled my love of, like, classic RPGs. I've always, like, you know, I grew up on old-style RPGs, you know, the whole 16-bit era of RPGs. I played a ton of those. And as I've gotten older, like, I still love them, but I find that I don't have as much time for them anymore. And Octopath Traveler is like one of the first times that I really sat down with a classic RPG and just really got into it and enjoyed myself and just played it all the way through. And God, it just felt good to do. Like, I loved Octopath Traveler. I love that game so much. Hi, Walter. Hecho. Welcome. And now I'm just like, this whole HD 2D style. Hello. Here for all? What's the one syllable shortening? Or possibly two that I should use for that? I'm just kind of letting this theme go. Okay, it's done going. Listen, you don't have to direct me to the eShop. I'm gonna buy it. Howdy, that's fine too. Hi, Delfriend. What's in options? Probably just oh, more than I thought, actually. Okay. I have a bad habit of switching everything to Japanese in voice, and that makes it very hard to stream things. So I'm going to keep it in English, even though I distinctly remember some of the English voice acting being a little rough in the original demo. But they've had a year. We'll keep all that stuff. No inversion, please. Event camera auto rotation. That sounds annoying. Keep that off. Battle settings. Difficulty normal. That doesn't seem like you can do anything to it. You probably can in the main game, or maybe after you, beat it? I don't know. It might just not be available in the demo. I am aware that I'm in the way of stuff, so... That position, the top right is probably not going to work, but we'll see where I have to put myself where I'm not blocking the screen. Terrain guide, good. Standby position, safe zones. Hey, Ark. Hello, and thank you. Hey, I changed that alert, so it's now not misspelled. There's other things I need to do to the alerts to get things back to, you know, like, personalized, but I haven't really had time to be, like, not a lazy lump on a log. This chair is fabric. And I like the fabric. Jesse has the faux leather. I like the feel of my chair better, but the faux leather comes in like way more design options. If you get the fabric, like, it feels better, and I think it's constructed better, but you have like 3 color options or something like that, as compared to like dozens and dozens of leatherette options. Yeah, it's not sticky, and that's really nice, and it's very comfy and cozy, and I like that. But like, if someone has the leather chair, you probably see this one with the like the gray and the blue, because they have like 3 or 4 options, and this is like the best one by far. They are more expensive too, the fabric ones. So there's that as well. Map brightness, corner brightness, depth of field, that's all fine. Volume settings. How's the volume, everybody? It sounds fine to me. We'll mess with leveling later if we need to. Let's just get started. Thank you for your download. This is a pre-release version that comprises chapters 1 through 3 of the main story. Save data can be carried over to the full game. Unit levels in the demo cap at 5, so no grinding. Yeah, I'm worried about if the voices get drowned out by the other sound as well. Game's a bit louder than me. Okay. I can kick it down a couple decibels. Just a touch. This is a really big theme, so... Select a difficulty for battle. Okay, so... A recurring issue that I have in games like this is to go straight for hard and then get frustrated and drop off. So, in the interest of not having to redo things on stream, normal. It does say I can change later, but I'm not used to being able to change later.
On the faraway continent of Norzelia,
so I probably won't.
Mighty powers reigned.
Oh yeah, so I remember a little bit of the story from the debut demo. It's just like, once I start playing the game at a certain difficulty, I'm just like, oh, this is the game as designed. So once I start like messing with difficulty and sliders and stuff like that, it's either like, if it's hard and I want to make it easier, it feels like giving up. If it's easy and I want to make it harder, then it's like, well, but but all of my strategies, my optimizations, and all of the stuff that I've done to make it work on this difficulty is just going to go out the window now. What if I'm not prepared for it? So I get gun shy to like actually change anything once I go. They're using that main motif. Or at least referencing it. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, yeah, 3 houses, got it.
The Kingdom of Glenbrook, through which runs the mighty Norzelia River, bringing flourishing trade.
Okay. The capitalists.
The Grand Duchy of Esfrost, a land of ice and snow beneath which slumbers rich veins of iron.
Also capitalists.
And in the desert, the holy state of Hyzant, home to the lake from which is harvested the salt essential to life.
Religious capitalists.
With each nation controlling one vital resource, conflict between these 3 powers was all too common.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Minor disputes and skirmishes gave rise to fierce battles, and before long, the realm was engulfed in a bloody conflict that would rage on for years. Many died in what came to be known as the Salt Iron War.
Yeah, no, I remember hearing about that, and it's like, yeah, the Salt Iron War, because you killed each other over control of salt and iron. It's weird to think of salt as being like a resource vital enough to embroil an entire continent in war, but people have done worse for less.
Brought to their limits and facing their mutual demise, the three powers at last negotiated a truce. The Norzelia Consortium is formed, a neutral organization that oversees fair trade of iron and salt. Finally, peace came to the realm.
You need salt to live, but not like table salt. Like, there's sodium in stuff that you like. There's sodium in things that you consume normally. Yeah, that's kind of a lame name for a war. They should name it something more realistic, like the 7 Years' War, or the Great War, or the Mexican-American War. At least this is named after resources, because most of our wars are just named after whoever the hell's involved.
30 years pass. Now, a new bond is set to be formed between the Grand Duchy of Esfrost and House Wolffort of Glenbrook, whose power in the kingdom is second only to that of the royal family itself.
Oh, I'm sure. I am absolutely confident that this truce will go off without a hitch and there will be no problems whatsoever. The 100-Year War for people who can't count. Okay. By the way, I don't know how long this first 3 chapters is going to be. I'm hoping that there's at least 2 streams worth of content so I can kind of space them out leading up to the release. Because I really don't want to finish it all today and then
Serenoa?
and then have to wait 3 weeks for the actual game to come out. I don't know that this music necessarily fits. I feel like I'm in, like... I feel like I'm at a beach party in the 70s. But, like, not a real one, like in a movie. I like it. It's just like, I'm looking at this castle gate and these like log cabins and these stone stairs, and I'm like, I don't know, this doesn't really fit. Yeah! Yeah, it feels like the Love Boat. That's totally what it is. Also, our main character's name is Serenoa, which is unique, but I'm not sure that it's necessarily good. All right, well, that's that theme. Let's put the text on auto.
Good morning.
Congratulations, my lord. The future of Wolffort is looking brighter than ever.
Congratulations on...
Today's the day, is it not? We're all ready for the big moment.
Yeah, will someone just tell me what the thing is?
Thank you, everyone.
Young master, Lord Serenoa. So, you were here after all.
Yeah. Early,
Ah, Benedict. It would seem word has reached the people already.
You can thank Eridor for that. He couldn't refrain from blabbing the news to anyone who would listen.
I'm in the way again.
I'll have a talk with him after.
We'll go down
This
here.
is a momentous day. Not merely for our domain, but for all of Glenbrook.
Ooh, we're
I do
using
not think it
that
possible
spelling
to
of
keep it a
domain.
secret.
This is well and true, my lord. But you must consider your betrothed's lineage.
Oh, you're getting married. Okay, got it.
I'm well aware of the situation, Benedict. I cannot say for sure what repercussions this may have. What I do know is that the people rejoice for us and harbor hope for the future. As the future Lord of House Wolffort, I must rise to the occasion.
All right, early returns on English voice acting.
Fine resolve, my lord. As house steward, I will do all in my power to assist.
More wooden than that house.
Thank you, Benedict. It is heartening to have the support of my father's right-hand man.
Shall we head to the port then, my lord?
So soon? I had thought we would have more time.
The river's waters have risen with the heavy rainfall earlier this week. And given the wind, I think it likely that Esfrost's ship will arrive ahead of schedule.
You never cease to amaze. Very well then, let us be on our way.
It's early. It could be, you know, there's a lot of characters to get to know. Usually in a game with a wide cast, there's a lot of characters, and some of them have really great performances, and some of them are kind of wooden, and it's fine. Yeah, it does feel like that, doesn't it? It feels like all of those conversations were read in a vacuum. Yeah, very default hero. Which, is fine if you're gonna do, a self-insert, yeah, no, the only thing anyone knows about him is that he's brave. And everything else, you can kind of fill in the blanks. But that... You can't do that when your character has a voice and a personality of his own. Alright, we got main events, sub-events. Main events are crucial to the plot. Sub-events are entirely optional, but will disappear from the map as the story progresses. Well, that's going to make this game take longer than it should. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm circling. Roster inventory, War Chronicle, and system added to the main menu. X button, open the main menu. Where you can do stuff. Auto-save, but there's only a one auto-save slot, so you can save manually. Cool. Can't save normally during battle, but you can quick save during battle. That's cool. Yeah, alright. It looks like we pretty much have the one event and that's it. I wonder how much overlap there's going to be between this demo and the debut demo. Because I feel like there were a solid, 2 chapters or so of stuff in the debut demo. And I know that was supposed to be a vertical slice from sort of the middle-ish of the game. Whereas this is actually from the beginning. But, is it really from the beginning? Or, this is obviously from the beginning because you carry it over into the main game. But I'm curious how far...
Thank you for the escort. You are free to go.
I'm curious how far into the game the vertical slice from the debut demo is. Hello, pink-haired woman. No.
Lady Frederica, there is no one here to receive you.
He will be along shortly, no doubt. If I have heard true, he is not the type to keep a lady waiting.
By your leave, then.
Hello,
we wish
I'm
you
here.
everlasting happiness, my lady.
Thank you. I shall work hard, both for my new home and for my motherland. Please let brother, the Archduke, know that.
As you command, my lady. We leave the rest to you, Gila.
I shan't let you down.
Okay, bye, boat.
Phew, Glenbrook at last. Finally, we can take a moment of respite from our long journey. That said,
I'll
would
allow for
seem
respite.
We've arrived ahead of schedule.
I much prefer it to being late. This is a momentous day for Esfrost, and for the entire realm.
Hello,
We cannot
everyone. I
afford
am
to make a
also
bad
here.
First impression.
I agree, which is why we cannot have you looking so tense. Why don't we go for a bit of a stroll?
A fine idea. After all, this may be the last time in a while that I am free to do as I please. Most are not inclined to grant liberty to one of Rosellan heritage, such as me.
Frederica's not bad either.
You brought that pendant with you?
Of course. It is the only memento I have of my mother.
As long as you is what? Yo, they went for it.
Thank you kindly, little lady. Letting a whole boatload of guards go back home was a stroke of genius.
Hold up.
We heard tell you'd be here, and we wanted to be the ones to welcome
Hold up. Yo, what is this sleazy jazz all of a sudden? Yo! Okay. Okay, now the town theme makes more sense. This is the aesthetic we're going for. Like, they are not going for medieval town aesthetic. Oh, man. Like, we are going for big band aesthetic. Like, the music is not being written to, like, to suit the scene. The music is being written to change the scene. To change the way that you interact with the scene. I feel completely differently about this whole group of bandits and this whole situation because of this music. It puts it in a completely different light than if it was just like, if it was just your standard, like, tense music, like da 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 da. Like, this is okay. I'm into it now. Also, yeah. Moving into plot. So we're doing a big like inter-kingdom marriage for alliance purposes to bury a decades-old conflict. And it would appear that the boat carrying the princess, who is to be married to this kingdom's prince, I suppose, has just been dropped off on what appears to be an abandoned dock. And we have moved into like a group of jobbers is now in position to kidnap the entire party because of throwing 2 rocks.
The winds of fortune are blowing today, aren't they, Pa?
Brigands!
Brigands!
Stand back, Frederica. I shan't let them have you.
Okay. These guys might be mean, but they know how to have a good time. Half of them are drunk right now. Recommended level 2. Well, I hope I'm at level 2, because I don't really have much control over that. Who's on my roster? It turns out I am not at level 2. We'll have to deal. Alright, well, let's do this. So I love that immediately we are setting this entire situation up for, like... We are setting this whole thing up for, like... Don't worry.
What do you intend to do
I'm
with us?
here just on time. Like the hero. Seriously, why are the... Like, what is the deal with this port? Like, why is this not more protected?
Make you our little hostages is all.
Like, if it's that easy for a bunch of bandits to just show up, like, I don't know why even a random fishing ship would dock here, much less the actual princess of a country.
And wring every last coin out of the duchy and House Wolffort.
Alright, so, hostage.
What's with that pink hair, though? Ya Rosellan?
Yo, we're like 20 minutes into this, and we got hair color related racism? Already?
And that lady looks like she's from Hyzant. Did we go after the wrong boat?
Impossible! The ship was full of Esfrosti soldiers.
Enough! I am without a doubt.
No, shut up, though!
Have you bandits no shame? Attacking 2 innocent women?
And just who in the hell are you?
Oh. 3 major guiding convictions: utility, morality, and liberty. Invisible parameters. Which, by the time I'm finished with this game, people will have broken down to their core, and it'll be like, oh yeah, it's just points. If you're kidnapping a princess, getting her nationality correct is probably a good idea, but you know what else is a good idea? Probably knowing what she looks like. Decisions will shape Serenoa's convictions as well as influence which companions may choose to join. Interesting choices, though. I like this because none of these choices are like inherently like morally good or bad. Like, you can definitely see a particular angle on them. So this is kind of the noble, like, oh hey, you're just a bunch of trash riffraff, which is just going to instigate a fight. Or you can appeal to, like, a peaceful solution, or you can appeal to what appears to be, like, manipulation? I'm interested in where this one goes. I want to do this one because, like, resolve this peacefully is, like, always the answer for me. But this has interesting implications.
You two bear a striking resemblance. Might you be father and daughter?
You got that right. This is Trish, my pride and joy. She's a chip off the old block, ain't she?
I guess.
Minus the stench and the hairy arms, maybe.
You wound me, girl. That was supposed to be a compliment.
If you'd prefer...
Oh no, I
we'll
kind
leave
of
you
like
alone
them.
to settle your family dispute.
You're the whole reason we're quarreling, you dolt.
Exactly. You're about to pay for messing with Travis.
Travis!
The Bandit King.
Our foe has lost their composure. Well done, my lord.
Enough of this. You'll regret ruining our plans.
It's time for the epic fight
To arms, my lord.
between our heroes, Serenoa, Benedict, and
back,
Frederica, and the Bandit
No,
King,
we fight
Travis.
I brought this upon us through my indiscretion. Pray allow me to help.
My lady.
I am a teacher of the arcane arts, and Frederica is a most apt pupil.
I can assure you we shan't be a burden.
I don't know where to put the camera. It's going to be in the
Then
way
I
of some
ask for
text
your
boxes.
support
I'm
from the
sorry.
back lines.
And you shall have it.
Why didn't you tell me you were having such fun? I would have joined you sooner.
What are you doing here?
Horse!
Let us talk later. Now, I believe we have some lawless ruffians to rout.
Hello, blonde, blue-eyed man. Okay. I remember a little bit of this from last year. Yeah, I like that. I kind of, like, that was why I was sort of interested in that dialogue choice, because it was the one that seemed like the least related to what was going on. So it's just kind of that, it's kind of that cool, like, manipulation, that manipulation tactic where, like, you kind of frazzle them by just talking about, you know, making an observation and getting them talking about something else. That was fun. I like that. The voice acting is still rough. It's uneven, but, like, it's functional. We'll say that. Yo, Frederica got pyromancy? Okay. Healer. Cool. So, I've got one melee fighter, a tactician, a healer, and DPS. Hey,
I hope you don't
Kazavi.
so ready to learn a hard lesson.
Thank you for the follow.
You'll need
Welcome.
more than numbers to beat us.
We don't have numbers. What do you, but you have the numbers. What are you talking about? I count at least 8 of you. There's like 5 of us, and one of them just showed up.
Their confidence is admirable, at least. Orders, my lord?
Their confidence is admirable, but their counting skills not so much.
Give them no quarter. We cannot allow brigands to have the run of Wolffort.
I'm still very confused about why this port is not defended at all. Like, why is this? Also, this water looks great, actually. Like, they just dropped. Like, this is arguably the most important diplomatic thing to happen to this region in 30 years, and they just dropped this woman off on an abandoned dock in the middle of nowhere.
Just who are these people anyway?
I don't know! They're fucking Travis!
Now, Benedict.
Positioning and turn order are 2 keys to victory. Attack from the high ground, Anakin! Oh, that's right! I forgot! Back attacks are a thing. In which units take action as a turn by their speed attribute. Turn order displays the AT bar at the bottom of the screen. Right, okay. And then camera controls. Okay. Again.
Think you got what it takes to best my family? Ha! Fools, the lot of you. Hope you're ready.
I am not over the fact that his
Give him
name
a fight,
is Travis.
Man. Distinguish yourself in battle and you receive your due reward.
Like, I can't deal with that. Alright, blue panels, movement range, but out of enemy range. Purple panel, within movement range and a range of attack. Red line indicate enemies that can attack the unit. Red panels indicate my attack range. Yellow panel, area of effect. Okay, this is very Fire Emblem. I'm good with that.
We do not take kindly to thievery here in Wolffort. You will pay for your crimes. For the honor of House Wolffort.
Man, I've been watching... I finished watching She-Ra a couple of weeks ago, and I cannot hear the words "for the honor of" without trying to auto-complete it with Grayskull. Ooh, okay, they can attack from there. Yeah, we're gonna draw them in. Okay, choose which command to issue to the selected unit. Split into actions and items. Use the L stick or directional buttons to change tabs. Normal attack or an ability. Abilities consume TP. Units regain 1 TP at the start of the turn. List of items shared by the entire party. Good, 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 good. I much prefer that to everyone having their own micro inventory. I'm no good at managing that. Yeah. The little, like, blue and red square thing is, like, when the first Fire Emblem game where they added that, I was just like, oh, man. This just, like, that just, like, speeds the game up. It's information that you have anyway, because you can just look at the enemy and be like, what's their attack range and how far can they move? And then you have to count out the squares on the grid. And it's like, that's a lot of work when you can just look at colors on the ground and just move to where you want to go. It's super nice. Yeah, so we are going to... We're going to just end turn here. Because what I'm looking for here is... If I just dash in and get an attack in, then I'm going to just get whooped on by everybody. So instead, we will position them to move in one at a time. Although, I know this is a tutorial fight and I'm putting way too much thought into it, but how we handle this is going to govern how we handle basically all of these. Yeah, see, that's too many. This'll work. Yeah, this is okay. Oh man, you have to choose your facing when you're done too?
You're all high and mighty, huh? Well, we'll show you we're no slouches ourselves.
I kinda like them. Are we going to kill them?
Point me at them.
Oh shit.
We're just trying to make a living here.
Not gonna lie, that's...
Our land has no place for those who disregard the law.
But I like them, though.
I shall try my level best.
Also, you say that there's no place for people who disregard the law, and yet, here they are, and they appear very well organized, so... Get that buff.
It is time to strike.
Our victory is assured.
I wouldn't say assured, but...
lose.
I mean, we're in okay shape, I guess. Oh, we're just gonna go through the entire battle referring to him as Blonde Blue-Eyed Man. He's probably fine.
Yeah. Shall we make it a contest, my friend? Let us see who brings down more of these ruffians.
I may have just put you in a position to die, so...
I think not. Whatever would I tell your father if harm were to befall you?
Oh boy.
These are no ordinary men.
Wait, have you all not met yet?